welcome back to day 2 of our Sumba vlog. We are waterfall chasing today and we're starting with quite possibly one of the most beautiful waterfalls we've ever seen.
Here's a little sneak peek, but we'll show you how we got here first.
We are currently walking through the rice terraces being led by a very lovely local, and we're on the way to this beautiful waterfall. I have been struggling to say it. Bendungan Waikacura Waterfall. We'll put it on the screen.
I think that's pretty good going.
That's good going, I think, yeah. Look at this scenery. Super
Never been to a
beautiful.
waterfall in a rice field before.
Yeah, this is a really unique one and we're very excited to see it.
I don't know whether you necessarily need a guide for here. A few people just said you can get the kids to point you in the right direction, but I don't know, I don't think we would have made this on our own. These rice fields are a little bit of a maze for people who don't know the way around them. Yeah, just look. Danielle nearly just slipped. That was a big one.
Have you seen this? Oh, how amazing is this? This is one of the most beautiful waterfalls I've ever seen. Oh my god.
Yes, this place is awesome. Definitely a must visit if you're in Sumba. And there's not really anyone else here. There was one group of people who came with a tour guide and they left pretty quickly. They didn't stick around for long. They basically saw it, took 2 or 3 photos and then left. So far, we've basically had it to ourselves. You can swim here, so it's a pretty cool spot. We had to give our guide 100,000 to take us here, which is definitely too steep, but we had no change. He had no change. And then when we got here and he'd left, another guy came and it was pretty broken English that we managed to ascertain that he wanted paying as well. He wanted 20,000 and he actually had change. So we gave him 100, he gave us 70 back. So it cost us 130k to get here, which is pretty expensive, but it shouldn't have cost that. All in all, maximum, if you're paying for one of the locals to bring you here and for the money when you get here for the guy, shouldn't cost you any more than 60,000, 70,000. Either way, it's still really beautiful here. It's like something out of a fairy tale.
With somewhere as natural and beautiful as this, of course, the local kids use it as their perfect playground. We've already been watching them jumping really high off some trees. They look like they're having the most fun ever. Is it cold? Yeah. A day to get in. Looks like I'm gonna have to get into. It is cold.
It is.
Might just have to do it.
Yeah, I suggest just kind of falling into it a little.
Yeah, just go for it. Pretty refreshing.
It's so good.
So far of everything we've seen, top 2 things you absolutely have to see in Sumba.
Yeah, 100%. You actually said before, this is one of the reasons you initially wanted to come to Sumba.
Yeah, it is. This is so beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. It is cold. I can't believe there's no one here. This is the beauty of exploring really raw, wild, beautiful island with way less tourists.
It's like, I don't know, half 9?
Something like that.
9:30 a.m.
Time doesn't matter when you're in Sumba. It's just...
Yeah, you can get here almost whenever you want.
Whenever you want.
And there might be a couple of local kids swimming, but
it's fun watching them jump in.
other than that, you're probably going to have it to yourself.
The kids have convinced Matt to jump in, so we're going to see how this goes.
learned our lesson from some of our recent trips, like Java for example, where we crammed so much into just a few days. So with Sumba, we're taking it way slower. We've had one waterfall that has been incredible, which we've just finished up at, and now we're going to go see another waterfall today, and that'll conclude our day chasing waterfalls in Sumba. It's about 11 AM, and contrary to what we said before, quite a few people have started to turn up now. So I think the hot tip is, if you want this awesome place to yourself, get here before 10 AM.
When we got to the waterfall, we quickly realised we wanted to spend as much time there as possible. So we ended up spending about 2 hours there. So we did tell our local guide that it was fine, he could head off back to where we started and we'll find our own way back. But we'll see how that goes, because these rice terraces, like Matt said, is literally like a maze. Pray for us.
I'm going to say we get around this ridge.
Yeah, you confident?
No, I'm notoriously bad at directions, but
if you ever travel with Matt and he says go one way, do not go that way, because
we're going to try it.
9 times out of 10 he's wrong.
Way. We get around this ridge and then I think we can see more.
We will see. Okay, it looks like a path.
We got some tag-alongs. So I don't think we parked in the right place, to be completely honest. There were a few houses there and we didn't really see too much of a road going ahead, so we pulled up, and that's where obviously one of the locals offered to take us through the rice fields. But then all the people that started coming as we were leaving were coming from a completely different direction, and now as we're walking back to where the little houses are, we can kind of see the route that they've taken. So if you just keep going, there's a clear car park where you can end up. But lesson learned, we're nearly back now. I managed to get us there, I think. We're not back yet. Who knows, we might just end up at the wrong little village. I told you I'd get us here.
Okay, you were right this once. One time.
I'm not gonna lie, it is literally the only time I've ever been right.
At least you admit it.
I'm gonna milk it.
That's the first sign of getting help. Admittance. We're almost back. Ooh.
Look at that.
We got back to the bike and realised that the road down here you actually can't get down by a scooter, so there must be a different road to get to the waterfall. So bear that in mind, maybe do some research on Google Maps, because there definitely is a simpler way, but the rice fields were still really beautiful. Now we're on our way to waterfall number 2 and we're going to Lokomboro Waterfall. Let's go! I will definitely fall. I don't know.
1, 2, 3. Yes.
Oh, sorry. This is really hard. You did it. You definitely need a guide for this, guys. We're almost there.
I try not to wear my water shoes too much. I like to go barefoot into a lot of different places, but Danielle does not enjoy that. So I don't think, how's it doing being barefoot?
Not so bad, but I would prefer to have water shoes. I need to tell go.
Okay.
Wow. Look at this. That's so beautiful.
We thought that we were going to be swimming here, but actually we're going up even further to the next tier, and Danielle's feet are hurting. These kids are doing it so easily, they're putting us to shame. I got left behind while filming Danielle go up this bit, but she did say wait till you see this at the top. So I think it's going to be pretty special. So this waterfall's definitely a bit strange to get to. There's some kind of power station, maybe an electric dam, hydro power plant, something like that that's here, which means it's gated off when we arrived and they had to open the gate, let us in. So because there's electric here and it was difficult to get to, we needed the guide. That was 100,000 and it cost 50,000 to park the bike up. So far we're finding that Sumba, especially for waterfalls, is not all that cheap compared to other places, but it is beautiful when you're here. We just tried to get some drone footage at the waterfall and our guide loved the drone and was so interested in it that he wouldn't leave us alone throughout, and we couldn't through broken English explain that we wanted to get a picture of just us two, so the footage has him in it always lurking in the background. But he's such a sweet guy. He's come here with his two kids, shown us the way to get here. There's no one else here, so gotta go for a swim, right? Is it cold?
So nice. Are you coming in?
Yeah.
And we're in. We're going to the other part of the waterfall. It looks so beautiful. Oh. The water is so blue, I can't believe how amazing it is.
Haven't seen this since the Philippines.
Yeah, this is like Philippines territory level of waterfalls, and that's saying something. Can we go further?
I think so.
Yeah. So nice. You want to go first?
Yeah.
you get yeah. When you're in the stream of it, you get
I'm swimming with one arm because I'm holding the GoPro.
Come on then. It really looks like nothing. You okay?
Yeah, it like caught in my swim shorts and like ballooned them at the back and that just gave it so much extra momentum. It was really pulling me back. But now, it's
now
all good.
look at this.
You're quite happy being pulled along there.
All aboard the waterfall train.
I'm struggling through.
Come on, keep going.
Oh, it's slimy on the floor. Ooh.
Let's go, come on.
Oh, it's so slimy. you just pushed me out of the way for your own gain. We made it to the end of the waterfall, so I think we're just going to swim here, enjoy it. There's a few clouds starting to set in. Doesn't look too bad yet, but we're going to start making our way back soon before some potential afternoon rain sets in.
That Matt's in there, so I'm going to go in too. Woo! This is so amazing.
Good, right?
Woo! You're so free. This is so beautiful. Woo! Make sure to tune in next week for even more travel adventures. We'll see you then.